The Pi network has just released an update, and at first glance, it looks incredibly simple. It's just a number followed by a confirmation. But if there's one thing we know about the world of cryptocurrency, it's that nothing is ever that straightforward. Messages like this are almost never accidental. They're designed to spark curiosity, to hint at something deeper, and to send signals to the community. So, the real question isn't just about what was said, it's about why it was said, and why now. The update in question was short and sharp, 314159, officially confirmed by Nicholas, one of the most recognized figures behind the Pi network. That's it. No long explanations. No extra details. Just a number and a name. But when you really stop to think about it, every single part of that update feels like it was chosen deliberately. From the number itself to the way the confirmation was framed, each piece matters. So, let's start by unpacking the number, because that's clearly the centerpiece. The digits 314159 aren't random. For a project literally called Pi, using the digits of the mathematical constant pi is a move that's impossible to ignore. It's bold, symbolic, and immediately recognizable. They could have used any number, but they chose the very number that reflects the project's name and identity. That alone tells us this wasn't a casual choice, it was intentional branding at the deepest level. Pi, as we all know, is one of the most famous numbers in mathematics. It represents infinity, complexity, and patterns that go on forever. By tying the project directly to this symbol through the digits of Pi itself, the team is reminding the community what the network stands for at its core. This isn't just a tech update, it's an identity statement. It's a way of saying, we are Pi, and this number is at the heart of everything we do. But the update didn't stop with just the number. It added one more very important detail: the confirmation came directly from Nicholas. That might sound simple, but it carries a lot of weight. In the crypto world, rumors fly around constantly. People speculate endlessly about what's coming next, and most of the time, you're left wondering what's real and what's just noise. But when a founder steps in and personally confirms something, it immediately transforms the message. It shifts it from speculation into official communication. The use of the word confirmed is also deliberate. It's a stamp of authority. It's not just an announcement, it's validation. It's designed to cut through the chatter and make the community pay attention. And the fact that Nicholas' name is attached makes it even stronger. It tells us this isn't a side note or a casual comment. It's a carefully chosen message, delivered from the top. So, when you put the number and the confirmation together, the meaning becomes far more powerful than the parts on their own. On one hand, you have a symbol deeply tied to the project's identity. On the other, you have the official confirmation that this number matters. Together, it's not just an update, it's a statement. A statement that's both symbolic and authoritative, designed to resonate with the entire Pi network community. Now here's where things get even more interesting. The simplicity of the message makes it stand out, but it also leaves a huge gap. The number is confirmed, yes, but what does it actually mean? What changes because of it? How does it affect the roadmap, the ecosystem, or the users? Those questions are left completely unanswered. And in a way, that's the real genius of this update. By giving us just the number and nothing else, the Pi network has set the entire community buzzing with speculation. Think about it, when an update comes out with every detail explained, the conversation ends quickly. People read it, understand it, and move on. But when you drop a mysterious number tied directly to the project's identity and then leave the rest blank, you create endless discussion. Suddenly, the forums light up. The groups start debating. The community becomes alive with theories. The attention lingers much longer because the mystery hasn't been solved. And that brings us to the heart of the matter. Was the number itself the story, or is the real story the fact that no explanation was given? Sometimes what's left unsaid is just as important as what's stated outright. By confirming the number but not telling us what it means, the Pi network is essentially inviting the community to lean in, speculate, and stay engaged. It keeps the anticipation high and ensures that everyone is watching closely for the next move. It's also worth noting the timing. The crypto industry is built on momentum. Projects need to keep their communities engaged, excited, and hopeful. Dropping a symbolic message like this at the right time could be a way of signaling that something bigger is around the corner. Maybe it's about a major development in the ecosystem. Maybe it's tied to milestones in the roadmap. Or maybe it's about reminding the community that Pi is still very much alive, active, and moving forward. Whatever the exact meaning, one thing is clear: this update was no accident. It was short, deliberate, and carefully framed. It reinforces the project's identity, puts an official stamp on it, and creates space for speculation that keeps the conversation alive. That's a smart move in a space where attention is everything. So, what's the takeaway here? First, we now know that the number 314159 is officially part of the Pi story. It's no longer just a symbol from the outside, it has been stamped as an official part of the project's communication. Second, we know that this confirmation came directly from Nicholas, which gives it undeniable authority. And third, we know that the meaning behind it has been left intentionally open, creating a powerful space for speculation and engagement. The big question, of course, is what comes next. Because a message this calculated rarely stands on its own. It's usually a prelude, a setup for the next big move. The number has been put on record. The confirmation has been made. Now the community is left waiting for the next chapter to unfold. And maybe that's exactly the point. The Pi network has managed to drop one of the simplest updates possible, yet it has sparked one of the biggest conversations in the community. That's the power of symbolism, timing, and deliberate communication. Whether this leads to a concrete announcement, a technical update, or something even bigger, one thing is for sure: the number 314159 has just taken on a whole new level of significance within the Pi network. So as we move forward, the key isn't just to look at what's been said, but also at what hasn't been said yet. Sometimes the silence between the words tells you even more than the words themselves. And in this case, the unanswered questions may be the biggest clue of all: that the Pi network is preparing for something meaningful on the horizon.